Hey YouTube, it's Angie. I want to reflect a little bit on a topic that I came across today. I'm kind of technologically disadvantaged. No lie, I really have a learning disability when it comes to technology. Just learning how to work my iPhone was a big deal. And even getting an iPhone was a big deal. And I'm coming from the generation where computers became mainstream in the household. At a young age, by the time I was like 10, friends of mine were having computers in their homes. So, I'm kind of a little behind everybody else. But I was doing a bit of YouTube surfing today, and I came across an acronym, TTC. And I was like, what is TTC? Oh well, whatever. And then I came across another video, and somewhere in one of the comments was, I'm TTC, and I'm like, what is TTC? Like, what is this? So I thought about it, and mind you, I'm on like pregnancy vlogs and birthing vlogs and cloth diaper vlogs. So I'm like, what is this TTC? And then I really thought about it. I'm like, trying to conceive. That has to be it, okay? And then I came across somebody's actual vlog, and the subject matter was TTC. And I'm like, okay, let me just check this out. I'm going to see what her vlog is. And it was about how, she'd been trying to get pregnant for like 3 years. She was having some pregnancy symptoms. Turned out to be like a chemical pregnancy. And I'm not going to call out her name, but I was just like, oh my goodness, like this poor woman. But then I thought about it, and I'm like, listen to that terminology, TTC, trying to conceive. Look at Yoda's philosophy, okay? I know Yoda's a fictional character, but a lot of what he said and a lot of his character's beliefs were about, the power of the mind. He's a Jedi. So, his most famous quote is, do or do not, there is no try. What did your mom always tell you? Like, they wanted you to do something, you'd be like, oh, well, I'll try. There is no trying, there's just doing, so just do it, There's a reason why this philosophy is embedded within our society. Try is not a good word. Now, I'm a very energetically based person, and probably in later videos I'll get more into my own personal beliefs and the way I try to live life and some of the things that I'm accomplishing in my own life. But right now I'm going to stick to the subject and just say, as far as, I'm one of those people that kind of focus on energies. Like when I walk into a room, if I don't like the energy, I roll out. And it's a very sensitive thing. Like, it's not something that's always jumping out in front of you. It's not like, a surprise party. Like you walk in the room, it's like boom. But for me, I just walk into a room and I could feel whether I'm welcome or not, or whether this is a type of party I want to be a part of. And so I, go with my guts and my feelings regarding the energy that I'm sensing around me. When I want to talk about something upbeat, there are certain friends I don't call, because I don't want their energy, because they're not necessarily the most positive people in my life, If anything, I'm the one there usually helping them, so I wouldn't go to those people to help me. I would go to somebody who I feel is got their stuff together a bit more, who can help me with anything that I'm going through. So I want to talk a little bit about this TTC thing, and in regards to the energy that terminology has regarding that subject. Words play a very powerful impact in our lives, and the meanings behind words mean way more to us than the words themselves. So when we hear a word, we hear the meaning behind the word and the emotional association to that word. I don't know if that makes sense to you, but it's actually been a proven fact. It's scientific. They've done tons of research on it. There's a lot of scientists out there who are starting to study more of the New Age thought. They're starting to see the connections with quantum physics in regards to macrophysics, which is like me and you. We're macrophysics, we're made of a different consistency than our walls, but according to quantum physics, we are the same consistency as our walls. We're all made of the same thing, the same energy. I'm not going to get too deep into that right now. Maybe in another video later on, like I was saying. But So when we hear a word, we're hearing more than the word. We're hearing the meaning of the word and the emotional association to that word. The word try leaves us in a place of never ending. It's not really a start, it's not really an end. It's a somewhere in between place that is not a positive thing. It's not a positive word. It's not a way to positively phrase something that you really want. If you want a job, you don't say, I'm going to try to get a job. You go out and you search for a job. You're not trying to get a job. You're getting yourself a job. And putting that try in the way ruins the entire emotional connection to your goal. So instead of me for now on saying I'm trying to get pregnant, once I saw it in another perspective due to another video, it really shed some light on the subject for me. And from now on, I am going to rephrase it as accepting conception instead of trying to conceive. I feel as though it's not the way I want to start out trying to have my second pregnancy. I don't want to end up in the same boat as a lot of people, because once you start trying, how many couples out there, maybe you may be one of them, have been trying to get pregnant and are now seeking out fertility treatments? How many of you are trying to get pregnant who decide to just adopt because it's taken so long? You know, and this is even for women who have already had children, you know, like myself. You know, I don't want to wind up in that boat of, you know, trying forever in an endless circle of just try without any kind of physical manifestation of what I want. And that is what I want, you know. I want a beautiful baby. I want my son to be a big brother. I want my boyfriend to actually know what it's like to have a child from childbirth. I really want that experience for our family, and I know that this is the right thing for us, it's the right path. We wouldn't have decided on it if it wasn't right. And I feel like the word try is just going to hinder us. So from now on, my new acronym for TTC is going to be AC, which also stands for many other things, apparently. Air conditioning, Atlantic City, God only knows what else, but it's also going to be accepting conception. Because now I'm opening my body up for conception. I'm no longer using birth control and preventing conception. I am now accepting conception. I just think it's a more positive way to look at the subject of something so big that I want so deeply, and that inspires me so much to be a better person and be a better mother, and just enjoy life and have the family that, you know, I never thought that I would actually have or want. So I'm getting close to my 10 minutes here, and I just wanted to share that with some women out there. You know, you try. I mean, you're monitoring when you're ovulating, you're monitoring your periods, you're constantly taking birth control, pregnancy tests, and, you know, eventually it just, all of the stress of it just weighs you down, and you're trying endlessly. Stop trying. Just let it. Accept it. Have fun with it. Spice up the bedroom a little, and don't worry about when you're ovulating, because we often don't ovulate when we think we are. So that's just my little side note to my own accepting pregnancy AC thing, and I hope that helps or inspires some of you out there to think about your words before you speak and how they may affect yourself and other people. Okay, so leave your questions, comments, replies, any of the above below, and I'll be getting in touch in the next week or so.